Cop Watch Aztlan live stream. Cop Watch Aztlan live stream. So here on Roos and Sutter, here in Modesto, Khalifa Aztlan. Good morning, sir. All right, how about yourself? Cop Watch Aztlan live stream. Are you leaving, sir? So we have two units here on Rouse and Sutter. We're about near 8 in the morning. We have someone pulled over here. Looks like his tags are up to date, but must be a traffic stop, like for traffic violation, because he got up to date tags. So you got this officer on his phone. Cop Watch Aztlan live stream. Here in Modesto, we have many cases of police brutality. There's cases of police murders. Personally, I've been able to experience the hypertension by this department in its entirety. Their sergeant is, well, I mean, not only their sergeant in chief, but the whole department is ran by white supremacy. But we know that the skinhead crew runs the show here with these guys. Pretty much, like I said, you have Modesto Police Department, sheriffs, and the Highway Patrol, along with undercovers that roam these areas here and oppress the people. So it's not okay that during a state of emergency pandemic, officers would act hypertension and oppress the people even more than they already are. So, see, we have a couple, maybe Chicano or Mexican cops here that are just doing, pretty much what the master says. It's like, it's terrible. It's terrible that we don't feel safe walking up the street anymore. Like, at least this crew has face masks on, which is seldom. A lot of officers don't like wearing face masks. They don't follow protocol. Um, so when you guys get a chance, if you guys can show some transparency and give me your name and badge numbers when you get a chance, I appreciate it. Thank you. So on Sutter and Rouse, um, very early in the morning, 8 a.m., and they're making stops, like pulling people over. Well, I haven't seen her before. She will know. She will now know that Cop Watch Aztlan is in the area. Um, Hopefully, they can just get this guy on the road, get him on his way. Probably was on his way to work or whatnot. Seems like a simple traffic stop that they are trying to escalate to something greater. Um, so it looks like they are searching this guy. What seemed like a simple traffic stop turned into, looks like, possible tow. I hope not, but Cop Watch Aslan live stream. Good morning, ma'am. When you get a chance, if you want to show some transparency, and I can have your name and badge number. No problem. Thank you. So here on Sutter and Rose in Modesto, California, by the Alex and Son. It's a 24-hour liquor store, well, 24-hour store that pretty much have activity going on all night long here, um, and there's a lot of activity going on. Here doing my duty. It's a Sunday morning. Um, you know, any time of the night here. especially in the west side of Modesto, you will find hypertension policing up and down these streets. So yeah, I mean, we know about the tyrannical behavior within this department, with this county. These sheriffs are very, very dangerous, and it's sad, man. It's sad that kids kids are gonna have to deal with this, and that's what I do this for, is to keep on that tyrant officer's conscience before he decides to pull the gun out and shoot, because they all utilize that qualified immunity to their advantage. And so, um, if I can leave that on their conscience, that uh, that somebody like me with a camera may, come in and be recording. Like, we can't always depend on their body cams to be on. The highway patrol does not need to wear body cam, but uh, police departments do, sheriffs do. But this area is so vicious, so oppressive, so cold. Like, these streets are not safe. Like, last night, this officer was so upset that I was recording that he nearly ran me over, and I got that on video too, um, documenting all this. So, of course, when they see cop watch, they start acting as professional as possible. I'm trying to highlight good officers. If we could show some transparency, please. Start with you, sir. How you doing, sir? Good. How about yourself? Name and badge number, please. Yeah, it's Officer Garcia. Okay. 13018. Thank you. No problem. And how about you, sir? Can you show some transparency? 13341. Thank you. Guys, take it easy on the people today, please. Have a good day, brother. Likewise. Ma'am, I didn't get you and your partner. Excuse me. Hello? Sir? Sir? Hello? Okay, so this... Hello? Tyrants. Tyrants. These are dangerous. Tyrants. Look at her. Tyrants. When they don't want to give their name and show transparency, either they have blood on their hands or they're up to no good. Thank you, gentlemen, for showing transparency. I appreciate that. Have a good day, brother. Take care, dude. Gotta watch those two. Trying to highlight good officers. Why do they do that, man? They're required to give me their name and badge numbers. I don't. This. Wow. Yeah, I don't understand. Officers get upset, when they're recording, but if you have nothing to hide, if you're a good peace officer, then you would not have any problem with someone practicing the freedom of press. Again, there's so much going on today in these days that when you find tyrants, like they are everywhere, and it's like during a state of emergency, during a state of emergency, these officers are like they're hiding, tucking off in the cuts, you know, because they can utilize the qualified immunity whenever they need to. Oh, where's this guy went? He's in the back seat or what? Oh, I didn't even see him leave. Oh, that's strange. Hmm. Watching these guys so much that it's like I didn't even see the other guy leave. So yeah, I got in a good comp watch for the morning Sunday to get the good old Sunday morning kicked off on the right track. I hope you guys can make a difference within your department. There's a lot of issues that the people are not okay with. You two seem pretty cool, but these officers are utilizing that qualified immunity to their advantage. It's not okay. So we know that the chief, I believe it is, a chief or a sergeant for the PD is skinhead, white guy. White to me, white supremacy. I mean, this is my opinion, but just the way that they're so racist. This guy, the skinhead chief, like he's teaching these guys like possibly the wrong way, So, um, like we said, there's pretty much every department is like corrupted. So if every department is corrupt and there's no officer that can make a difference within that department, if you can't change anything, you're turning a blind eye. You're just as guilty as the officer that's corrupted, straight tyrant. I mean, and it's sad to say, but you seldomly find good officers. Like, and it's because it's, these aren't peace officers. Like these are like we know that the people that are controlling this are against us. Like, and these are the the white supremacy, the racist. people that they do not care about the people. I mean, we've been marginalized as as a Chicano race. They try to wipe out the Chicano race, but I mean, you know, if you, like, where are the peace officers? Like in a state of emergency, we have too much hypertension and I mean, we want to highlight good officers. Trying to find the good officers, it's difficult. So these officers are Mexicano, Chicano, whatnot, but 9 times out of 10 they've been to the military. They know what control is, um, and like I said, they have an agenda to follow. They have a master, and that master is the oppressor. The oppressor is Uncle Sam, white man's clan. So yeah, these guys, I guess they're probably waiting for the tow truck, or if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but so Cop Watch Aztlan live stream here in Modesto, Khalifa Aztlan. It looks like we got the tow truck here. Central Valley Tow. Taking people's cars. Again, a lot of times they go after the working class to get them to pay tickets, pay fines. They know that they will. Their money's good, so they know that they will pay those tickets. So they know that this guy's gonna want to get his car out of the impound, and the costs for the tow and storing it at the impound, it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. But these companies, tow truck companies actually are just as oppressive. They're in it for the money. When you go try to get your car out of the impound, they come up with these new charges, fees, um, ridiculous, and they get away with it because cops pretty much give them the thumbs up. And there's been a time where my van got towed, and I went to go get my van out of the impound, and everything was missing from my van. All my personal belongings, everything. Um, so the officer had said that he went in my van Believe it or not, you gentlemen hold a lot of power, man. You guys can make a difference within your department. I mean, don't think that you can't. I mean, there's always something that you can do. Like, we know, we know it's hard, but please don't be just like the sergeant. And please try to leave the minors, the minor little lost homeboys, little lost youngsters. They're getting put in the system at 15, ruining these youngsters' lives because they get gang enhancements once they turn 18. That's 10, 25 years added onto their sentence. District attorney don't give a shit about us, Chicanos, youngsters. Youngsters, I feel so bad for them. They take pictures of these minors because they can't take them to the station, so they take pictures of them right in public, ruining these kids' lives, man. Yeah, yeah, it's just a color, you know. Please, man, take it easy on the people, man. It's getting out of hand. It's state of emergency taking place, and we seldomly see any good officers. There are no peace officers. I think a lot of officers forgot what a peace officer is. Like, the people are scared, man. I do not encourage calling 911. Definitely not. We wish we could depend on good officers, but there are none. There really isn't. Unless you could be that difference within a department, pretty much just as guilty, man. I, I think you could be that difference, though. However you can, thank you. Thank you for listening. Cop Watch Aztlan live stream here. Still in Modesto. This guy's car got towed, probably traffic violation or whatnot, but he's gonna have to pay an arm and a leg to get that thing out of the impound. So, you gentlemen, take it easy. Remember, be that change. Cop Watch Aztlan live stream. It still has his lights on. Hey, what you spraying over there? Nah, man. I told you about that. Let me see that bottle. What are you spraying? Why? Why? All right, I'm gonna come back and holler at you. Cop Watch Aztlan live.